If you have always seen yourself being your own boss, you don't really see yourself fitting in at a job or like a 9-to-5 career, this video is absolutely going to change your life because I'm going to show you how I personally have never worked a 9-to-5 job. And I did this when I was just about to graduate college. I turned my passion into a full-time income. And in the beginning, I didn't even know I was doing it, but somehow it just turned out to be, and I ended up making multi-six figures in my 20s. So if you don't see yourself fitting in at a job, or you just don't like the corporate industry, and you would much rather just help a lot of people and do what you absolutely love, I'm gonna share the exact steps that you can take literally today to turn your passion into a full-time income. So welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know me, my name is Sabah Ali, and I help you build the most unforgettable life by being your own boss and make your own money so you can actually live life, because that is what life is about. So no fluff, no bullshit. I just want to get straight into it. The first thing that you want to do is get clarity around what you actually really enjoy doing and what you love to do. I remember when I was in college, I started to go out and do random challenges. Honestly, I really enjoyed pushing myself outside of my comfort zone and then also challenging other people for them to do the exact same thing. So I found I was really passionate about building confidence, right? Because when I would do these challenges to talk to strangers, hand out flowers, and, set goals and actually reach those goals, I found that I was doing all of these things because I was building my confidence. And coming from a person who used to be really shy, introverted, scared, I knew building my confidence was something that was so enjoyable to me and something that I would do for a very, very long time, honestly, for the rest of my life. And I also knew a lot of other people also wanted to build their own confidence. Now, of course, I had passions for a lot of other things like fashion. I had passion for working out. I also had passion for art. I had passion for a lot of different things. But what you really want to ask yourself is, if you were doing this thing every single day for the rest of your life, what would you do? And when I asked myself that, I'm like, okay, I'm not that passionate about working out that I would do it every single day for the rest of my life in terms of teaching other people how to do it. I would do it for myself, but not enough to actually do it as a real career. And same thing with fashion. But did I see myself actually fitting in and doing that as a real full-time career? No, the answer was no. So that's something that you want to start to ask yourself, is what is something that you're so passionate about, that you're really good at, and things that you can actually help and teach other people. And I also want to say, if you're multi-passionate, you have a lot of different things that you just absolutely love, the best way to figure out a business idea and build a full-time income around your passion is choosing something you're really good at, choosing something you absolutely love, and choosing something that a lot of people need help with. Now, I always say the big three niches that are always so profitable in any industry are relationship/love, money and wealth, and health. So if you choose a passion and niche around one of those three things, you don't even have to worry whether or not it's going to make you money, because it is. People are always wanting to learn how to have a better relationship or find love. People are always wanting to be healthier, and people always want to make a lot more money. And for me, it just so happened I ended up in the wealth category. So that's the first thing, is figure out what you're passionate about and choose one specific topic that you can run with. Now, after you choose your passion, the second step you want to do is identify a strong desire somebody else wants and combine it with your passion and what you're really good at. Now, this desire can be something that you absolutely used to want a lot of in your life. Now, for me, something that I always wanted in my life was freedom. I never, ever, ever wanted to work a job. I never saw myself in a corporate environment. I never wanted to work a 9-to-5 job, which is why I never did. So for me, that was a strong desire, and I didn't do that by building my own business on social media. So when you choose your passion, let's say for an example, your passion is working out, and maybe previously in your life a few years ago, you had a strong desire to be in the best physical shape of your body. You wanted to look in the mirror and you absolutely want to love your body. That that could be a very strong desire for somebody else right now. So you want to choose and identify what is that strong desire. Or if you are still in the niche of like working out and exercising and health and like self-image, a strong desire might have been you really, really, really want to feel confident in just how you look right now. It's not even about losing weight. It's not even about going to the gym. It's more about building confidence in who you are right now as an individual. So that desire is very different than having like the perfect dream body. And the reason why step number 2, choosing that desire, is so crucial is because when you come up with a product that you're going to be selling on social media, when you have such a clear desire, many more people are going to jump in and buy your offer without you even trying to sell it, because your desire is so clear. So don't just say, oh, you know, the desire is people want to lose weight. Like, get even more clear. What's the byproduct of people losing weight? Is it for them to look amazing in like a tight dress? Is it for them to make better love with their partner? Is it for them to go to the beach without hiding themselves in a towel? Like, what is the byproduct of the actual desire in the result? And you guys already know, if you've been around in my channel for so long, is I help people build a personal brand on social media and make their own money. But the entire point of this is for them to build an unforgettable life that they can actually live by being their own boss. Okay? Because at the end of the day, even when people have money, why do they want money? Because they want freedom and they want to travel. They actually want to do things that they enjoy. And if I did not have that in my message, if I did not get clear enough, a lot of you guys would not be following me. You would not be subscribed. You would not be watching my videos. So that's something that you want to take into account and remember, that when you are coming up with this desire that you can attach with the passion that you're really, really good at, then it's a perfect combination for you to get into step number 3. So step number 3 is actually picking a digital product or a service for you to create. Now, here's a whole list of all of the online digital products that you can create. And the reason why I recommend creating a digital product like a course, like an ebook, a membership, a guide, a template, is because it is so simple and it is so easy. You don't have to deal with in-person physical products. You don't have to deal with like fulfillment. You don't even have to deal with delivery. All you're really doing is creating something online that you're sending to people. So for an example, once again, let's keep going with the example of working out and helping people get into their perfect like body, like the dream body that they absolutely have been wanting for years now. What you can do is create an online course, and it can be like the 5 steps that I took to get and keep my dream body. Right? And all you're basically doing in that course is outlining how you did it, right? A combination of maybe videos, maybe there's guides, maybe there's recipes that you cook and you eat every single day. Maybe it's a workout plan, right? Maybe it is like goal setting. Maybe it is a little bit about mindset. Like, what did you actually do to get the result? And this is why it's so important, once again, to choose something that you're really good at, and also choose a specific desire, because when you're putting together the product, the digital product, that's basically what you're giving them, is the step-by-step process of how you got from point A to point Z. And side note, this is also why I love creating a personal brand, and why I talk about creating one is because you're literally a living, breathing example of the product that you're selling. So you don't have to think about how to sell this. You don't have to, curate something to try and sell it to people. You have literally gone through and you have experienced it. So when you go into the next following step, which is going to be start to create content on social media to drive traffic to this product, it's not going to be hard for you because you have already experienced it. So one of the easiest ways for you to map out and actually create your digital product is just brain dump all of the steps that you took that got you from, once again, point A to point Z. And sometimes this is also easier just to do with a friend. So if you want to, partner up with your friend, or maybe your husband or boyfriend, whoever, is around you and really knows you, you can just talk with them and be like, okay, this is what I did. Do you see any gaps? Is there anything that you saw me do that maybe I'm not noticing and something that I'm not realizing? When I help my clients do this in monetize social membership, there are so many gaps that I see within their digital product and their process and their framework that they cannot see because they're just writing down the main things, right? They're writing down that they work out, they writing down that they wrote down goals, right? They're writing down that they ate better, but then they forgot to write down that sleep was a very important part of their routine. They forgot that meditating was a very important part of their routine. So there's certain things that you might not see when you're writing it down. So just go to like a trusted friend or someone who really knows you so they can also help you out with this process. And it's also just like so much more fun. And if you want my eyes on your framework, join Monetize Social Membership community. On there you get literally everything to build a personal brand and make a full-time income, plus you get weekly calls with me. So if you literally want me to look at your process and give you customized feedback, go in there. Now the last and final step to take your passion into a full-time career and income is create content on social media and build a personal brand around it. The thing is, once you have set up your digital product on like a landing page, you have the payments all set up, all you really have to do is drive traffic to that landing page. So when you start to create content on social media, what you're creating content on is around the education about your passion, is around the stories and experiences that you've gone through, is the results that you have gotten from yourself or maybe other people that you have already helped. So when people come across your content, not only are they inspired by you because you're sharing stories and results, but they really see you as an authority and a credible figure, almost like, once again, like a teacher or a mentor, because you're really knowledgeable in that specific area. And one of the reasons why people have this desire is because they have a lack of knowledge to actually get there. So that is why people watch YouTube videos. That's why you're watching this YouTube video, because you want to learn how to take your passion into a full-time income. So you want to think about it the same way. You are not just on Instagram and on social media to be people's friend. You are there to help change lives. So when you look at yourself from that lens and you start to put out content not for you but for them, it is going to be so much easier for you to not just like post the content, but for you to make sales. And that's where I say like personal branding, creating content, it does the selling itself. You don't have to sit there and think about what is the perfect thing I need to say on social media to make a sale. You are literally just sharing your experiences. And thus, when you have your link in bio, when you have your product set up, you have the payment notifications or the Stripe set up, that is when you have like the payment link set up, everything. Because when they see your content, when they see the link in your bio, they're going to get curious, they're going to click, and then they're going to buy. Like I always say, if your content is that good, people are going to want more. They're going to want more. So if you create a carousel or a reel, or maybe it is a YouTube video, depending on which social media platform you choose to focus on, people might watch that video or read your content and be like, oh my goodness, they are so good at what they do. Like it finally makes sense to me now. And I already am getting so many results just by this one post that you put out. Imagine what he or she provides in the product that they're selling. Like imagine that if you can already get people small results in your content, like they're gonna hand over their credit card to you because they want more results and they want the desire that you chose, that you create that product around. And when I say it is this simple, it really is. All you have to do is choose a passion, choose a desire you're helping people with, create a digital product, and create content and build a personal brand on social media. It is that simple. And when I say I literally went from making $500 a month to hitting $10,000 in my business within 30 days by following this process, it has worked. And I've helped so many of my clients literally go from not making anything to making 5 figures, multi-5 figures a month. So comment below and let me know, what passion are you choosing? What digital product are you creating? And also share your handles, because that way we can support you in building your personal brand and building your business. And as always, if you guys love this video, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. So I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, make sure that you stay unforgettable.